Are the Denver Broncos finally done apologizing for how they win football games? Because after what we witnessed at Arrowhead Stadium, Broncos Country, the message from the top is loud, clear, and unmistakable. A win is a win, especially when it comes against the heart of a champion. Let's set the stage. For the first time in more than a decade, the Denver Broncos walked into one of the most hostile environments in professional sports and walked out victorious, grinding down the Kansas City Chiefs 20-13. Arrowhead Stadium, the noise, the pressure, the history, none of it mattered. What mattered was control, discipline, and belief. And yet, almost immediately, the national conversation turned sour. Winning ugly, they called it. Low scoring. No fireworks. No highlight reel explosions. But head coach Sean Payton wasn't interested in excuses or aesthetics. "This doesn't have to be pretty to be effective," Payton said after the game. And that single sentence tells you everything you need to know about where this Broncos team is right now. Let's break it down. This wasn't luck. This wasn't a fluke. This was domination in the most old-school way imaginable. Time of possession. Denver held the ball for over 39 minutes. 4 scoring drives of 14 plays or more. That's not just football, that's psychological warfare. That's taking the air out of the stadium, snap by snap, conversion by conversion, until even elite defenses start to crack. Wide receiver Courtland Sutton put it best when he talked about imposing your will. Staying on the field. Converting third downs. Wearing the defense down until they can't get you off the grass. That's Broncos football at its most ruthless. And if that sounds familiar, it should. Because this franchise was built on that identity. Think back to the late 1990s. The back-to-back Super Bowl championships in 1997 and 1998. The John Elway era, capped by leadership, toughness, and precision. Think about Terrell Davis, grinding defenses into dust at Mile High, using altitude as a weapon, not an excuse. Fast forward to 2015. Another Lombardi Trophy. This time powered by defense, by discipline, by experience. Peyton Manning didn't win that Super Bowl with arm strength. He won it with intelligence, timing, and trust in his defense. Alongside him were legends like Von Miller and Champ Bailey, players who understood that championships aren't always flashy, they're earned. That's the context we're living in right now. Enter rookie quarterback Bo Nix. No, he didn't throw for 350 yards. No, he didn't light up the stat sheet. But what he did do was arguably more important. He read the defense. He adjusted. He protected the football. Against a scheme designed by Steve Spagnuolo to take away explosive plays, Nix took what was given, soft zones, short windows, running lanes, and turned them into momentum. Sean Payton highlighted it perfectly. Those 8-yard scrambles, those off-schedule throws, those weren't improvisations, they were intelligence. They were growth. They were a young quarterback understanding the why behind what he was seeing. And that's how quarterbacks develop in this league. Then came the moment of deception. The moment that made defensive coordinators across the AFC West sit up a little straighter. The Harrisburg formation. Rookie running back R.J. Harvey lined up in shotgun, silent count, smoke and mirrors everywhere. Pro Bowl guard Quinn Meinerz sells it beautifully. Chris Jones jumps. First down. Momentum swings. And suddenly, Harvey is catching a touchdown pass like it was always part of the plan. That's coaching. That's preparation. That's trust. Now zoom out. This Broncos team has reached 13 wins by doing the small things right. Situational football. Clock management. Red zone efficiency. These are the traits that separate contenders from pretenders. And make no mistake, the stakes are only rising. Next up, the Los Angeles Chargers. A divisional showdown with everything on the line. Potential AFC West implications. Playoff positioning. And a duel against Justin Herbert that demands absolute focus. Bo Nix knows it. He said it himself, it comes down to us versus them. Empower Field at Mile High will be electric. The altitude. The noise. The passion of Broncos Country. This won't feel like Week 18. This will feel like January football. Historically, Denver has thrived in moments like this. Mile High isn't just a stadium, it's a weapon. Visiting teams gasp for air. Communication breaks down. Momentum shifts fast. And when the Broncos control the tempo, few teams survive. Analysts around the league are starting to whisper it now. Not shout it, whisper it. This team is dangerous. Not because they're flashy, but because they're disciplined. Because they're coached. Because they understand who they are. One former NFL coach put it this way: teams that can win ugly in December are the teams you don't want to see in January. So call it boring. Call it methodical. Call it ugly if you want. Sean Payton calls it winning. And as the Broncos emerge from Kansas City still in control of their destiny, one thing is clear. This isn't about style points anymore. It's about survival. It's about belief. It's about stacking wins and silencing doubts. Broncos Country, listen up. The road ahead is tough. The margin for error is thin. But this team has shown it can handle pressure, noise, and expectations. Buckle up. Because meaningful football is back in Denver, and it's only just getting started.